Hello and welcome back to another video, and in this one I'm going to be taking you through my weekly core workout routine. Core workouts are really important for runners. Your core is essential for improving things like your balance, your stability, but also reducing the risk of injury in areas like your lower back. Kick things off in this routine with old familiar, the plank. I do 3 of these, holding them for about a minute each. Pretty simple. Try and keep your back and your legs nice and straight and in line with each other. Try not to shake too much. It's easier said than done. You'll start seeing towards the end of this particular clip I am pretty bad for that. As you get more comfortable with doing the plank, you'll be able to hold it for a lot longer. Obviously, I only do a minute, but I probably could go a bit longer. The only reason I don't is so that I still have enough in the core for the exercises that I do later down the line. Next up, we have the side plank. Now, I do 30 seconds on each side for these. These are actually a little bit more difficult than they look. It's hard to maintain balance when you're only leaning on one arm, as opposed to a normal plank when you have both arms. As for method, you want your forearm to be flat with the floor, facing out ahead of you, as mine is, and then the other arm straight up in the air. Use your legs to elevate your torso, which will then mean that you're able to feel that burn in your abs. As I said before, try and hold this for about 30 seconds. That's what I do on each side, because as you'll see in a minute, I flip over and then I go on to the other side. If you thought some of the shaking in the normal plank was bad, just look at my arms here. Absolute joke. I'm vibrating like an electric toothbrush. But the side planks are good. They're particularly good for balance because they are so difficult to hold compared to basically all of the other exercises that I'm going to show you in this video. So next up, sticking with the theme of planks, we're doing something called plank steps. Now, to explain what this one involves, you put yourself in the plank position as you would, and then you do a step out on each leg, and then a step back in each leg, but alternating. So left leg out, left leg in, right leg in, if that makes sense. The explanation there probably made it a bit more confusing than it needs to be, because if you look at what I'm doing there with my feet, it's pretty easy to figure out. These are actually really difficult, more so than you might expect, because essentially you are holding the plank for a long time, but then you're also adding some movement into that. You do want to try and avoid bouncing around too much in the torso area like I am here, but it's a little bit unavoidable when you're lifting your feet off the ground as I am. As for reps, I do 60 of these. Now, you can split that up any way you want. You can do 3 sets of 20, you can do 6 sets of 10, or if you're feeling particularly insane and unhinged like I am, then you can do them all in one go. Don't really know why I did that, but just felt like I was feeling pretty good after about 30 reps, and actually felt like I could die by the 60th rep, so there we go. We've got quite a fun one next, or at least it's fun in my opinion, but my opinions are fun are running around lots and doing core workouts on a Thursday morning, so you can take it with a pinch of salt. Method here, you want to be holding yourself up on your arms with your palms flat on the ground, and try and keep your body at a sort of straight diagonal line. You don't want to have your shoulders lifted too high up or your bum too high up in the air. You want to just try and keep it at a diagonal straight line from your shoulders right the way down to your feet. Then you simply drive each leg up into your chest in turn. I do again 60 reps of these. You can split that up however you like. Now we have one of the weirdest looking ones of the lot. It's the dead bug. So method here, you want to go flat on your back, arms straight up in the air ahead of you, and then you want to have your legs, upper legs bent up at a 90-degree angle to the rest of your body. Alternating, you then want to extend your left arm and right leg at the same time, and then your right arm and left leg. Alternate that. Again, I like to do about 30 reps of these. And if any smarmy people want to count my reps and realize that I only did 20, then I actually did the other 10 for an Instagram and TikTok video, so stick it. Quite easy to do, but if you stack the reps, then they really do start to burn. Now we have my absolute nemesis. It is bicycle crunches. The starting position is very similar to the dead bug actually, but instead you want to have your shoulders off the floor and your hands on your head as I do. Then as you bring your left leg up, you want to bring your right elbow over to meet it and vice versa, alternating. I do 30 reps. These are absolutely horrendous to do, but you do really feel the burn in your abs after doing them. Russian twist next. Now for this one, you want to have your body in a sort of V shape with your feet off the ground, which really engages your core, and then you want to touch the ground on either side of you. Now there are different variations of this. You can do these with weights if you like, where you pick up a weight on either side and drop it to the other side, but for me, I find it quite nice and easy just to do it without a weight. I do 60 of these because they aren't too challenging, although towards the end they do get challenging, as you can see by my visceral shaking, as well as my rather exasperated reaction at the end. No, I'm not dead. The core workout hasn't killed me. I'm just getting in the starting position for leg raises, and here we are. Lay flat on your back, palms flat to the floor. I like to put them underneath my bum. Don't really know why, but it just feels comfortable. And then you lift your legs up, keeping them nice and straight. I'm not very good at these, so I tend to only do about 10, and they actually do work your hamstrings as well because of the challenge of keeping your legs straight. These ones probably are the most difficult, so don't be too worried if you can't do many of them. Then to round it all off, we do flutter kicks. I do 60 of these all in one go. The method essentially, lift your shoulders up slightly off the ground while laying on your back, and then straight legs, you want to kick them up one by one. Pretty easy to do. Again though, very effective. Thank you if you've watched this far, and don't forget to please like and subscribe. See you next time.